So it was said that things need to be more aggressive to get their point across. Now, the lead guy of WHO, the World Health Organization, Tedros, whatever his last name is, can never pronounce it, I'm not going to try, but it's this guy right here. So this guy states that it's time to push back against those that did not take the arm ticket the first time around, or just anti-vaxxers, as they like to call us. And they swear that a lot of us are against all of them when it comes to the arm tickets, to all arm tickets, and we're not. That's not the case. Though I have my reservations about a lot of arm tickets even before Mr. 19 event, that's not the point. The point of this video is that the World Health Organization guy is now calling for a more aggressive pushback against us. Now, again, guys, I find the timing of him making that statement very interesting, being that there are 4 arm tickets on the way out. Actually, 2 are being stockpiled as we speak. 2 are currently being worked on by 2 famous companies. We know who they are. One begins with a P, the other one begins with an M, right? So those 2 companies are coming out with an M version of an arm ticket, or modified arm ticket, if you will, for the bird nonsense that's going on. Now, we just had, or a guy just passed away from the bird flu in Mexico, but they said he had underlying conditions, so that sort of gives it an out. But nonetheless, the media is still going around and talking about how this is getting scary. This guy with the WHO is now stating that we need to be more aggressive as arm tickets for the bird nonsense is coming out. They also, by the way, have an oral and skin delivery system. So I guess subcutaneous delivery system, and then an oral delivery system for arm tickets for the bird nonsense, bird flu. Now, guys, I find it interesting that this goes down. We have multiple arm tickets being developed for the bird flu. And then he comes out saying we have to be more aggressive. That we, us anti-folks, created chaos with the current arm ticket for the Mr. 19 event, COVID-19. That we created the chaos, not them. WHO, World Health Organization, refuses to acknowledge what the arm ticket, the COVID arm ticket is doing. Refuse to acknowledge it. Meanwhile, other countries are starting to. Politicians in those countries are starting to. People are catching on, guys, to the damage that the arm ticket from Mr. 19 has caused. You had a Japanese politician, I think his name was Horiguchi, who was the Ministry of Health Affairs in Japan, now turning around and saying, I messed up. You have doctors that are now saying, we messed up. We have doctors who regret giving their family the arm ticket. And everybody now is going, whoa, especially with all of the data that they're now collecting. Now, here's the craziness about the new data that they're gaining, or that's coming out, rather, sorry. This data, guys, is only 4 years in the making, 4 years in the making, right? So 4 years in the making, and all of this negative data is coming out. I cannot wait for the data of 10 years, or rather 5-year mark, 10-year mark, 15 and 20. I can't wait for that to come out. Because while that data is still obviously on its way out, and again, we have to wait to the 5-year mark, which I think would be next year, and then we have 10, 15, and 20. When that comes out, that's really going to make people's heads spin. But here's the more interesting thing. They are currently working on arm tickets, like I stated in my last few videos, for new arm tickets for the bird nonsense that's going around. And the data on that and the experiment on that is just now starting. And they're going to have all of this in place for the next pandemic, which would be the bird nonsense, which could happen in the next couple of months to the next couple of years. Nonetheless, there won't be enough sufficient data on any of this stuff in the next 5 years. And by the time the next 5 year rolls around and they find and the data shows that this stuff is bad for us, it would have been too late. So again, guys, in my last video where I told you guys don't take it, don't even trust it. Yes, don't. Because nothing can be trusted after they lied to us about the 19 nonsense. The 19 lie. All right? That was one giant lie. Everything from protocols, procedures, and restrictions on the Mr. 19 event to the arm ticket for the Mr. 19. Everything was a lie. Instead of telling people how to make yourself healthy so that you have a better chance of fighting this off, this is the problem that we're going to start seeing. And the pushback that the World Health Organization lead, Tedros guy, wants to do, I'm curious as to how far that's going to go and where that's going to go. Now, they're going to start a campaign. That's without a doubt. We're going to start seeing those fake ad campaigns on TV for the next arm ticket. We're still seeing them for COVID, but we're going to see it for the bird nonsense as well. And you're going to see if a white family, because they like to pick them, blonde hair, blue eyes, frolicking through a field, and then the father turns to the camera and go, I protected my family against the bird flu. Did you? And some gay shit like that. And that's what we're gonna start seeing. We're gonna start seeing the black family. They're all like, eating chicken wings and French fries and shit like that with watermelon on the side, not being touched yet. And then the father's gonna turn to her, I protected my family. Have you? That's the dumb shit they're gonna start doing. They're gonna start classing the ads, right? So they fit a criteria. A gay family frolicking through the fucking, like what gay men do, frolicking through fields and shit. And he's gonna turn around and goes, I protected my family from the monkeypox because we're spreading it amongst each other. Again, that has nothing to do with COVID. That's just the nonsense that I just read an article how there's an uptick in monkeypox. Go fucking figure. Anyway, my point, guys, is all of these fake commercials are going to start, and all commercials are fake, but these are really bad. I saw a Gardasil commercial for, the papillomavirus. And I'm like, really? At 9 years old, they want kids, to start taking the HPV arm ticket? At 9. They're like, it starts as young as 9. Who the fuck is fucking at 9 years old? At 9 years old, I was thinking about G.I. Joes and fucking Thundercats. Wasn't thinking about pussy. But somehow, these commercials are telling you to get your kids arm ticketed earlier. Red flag. For the bird nonsense, you're going to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing these stupid commercials. And then you're going to start seeing mayors again eating burgers and fries and be like, you too can have this. I almost threw up when I saw de Blasio and that nonsense. We're going to see somebody else do it. I'm pretty sure, I hope we don't see anybody else doing it. But if we see like Kathy Hochul eating a burger, or what's his name, Newsom in California eating a burger, and like you can get vaccinated. If you get vaccinated, we'll give you these burgers. Like, you take this arm ticket, we'll square you away, and you'll get a free meal. What the fuck? Disgusting, and the amount of things we're going to start seeing. I'm just telling you guys, brace yourself for the nonsense and brace yourself for the pushback. I'm wondering what the pushback is going to look like. The only pushback that I'm thinking right now is job loss. Not going to the supermarket, or can't go to the supermarket to shop, can't go to the clothing store to get clothes. That kind of pushback is what I'm thinking, because that's the only route they can go, being that we saw some pushback with the Mr. 19 arm ticket. With the bird nonsense, I think we're going to see heavier restrictions and pushbacks. And I know a lot of us are not going to partake in the nonsense, but that's not going to change the fact that they're definitely going to get heavy-handed this time around. At least I think so. Again, it's my opinion. It's not a fact, but they seemingly going in that direction. We shall see. Now, just keep this in mind in the back of your head. Politicians around the World Health Organization, the WEF, all of these people attacked those of us who didn't want to take their nonsense. They didn't want to take any of their arm tickets. We were out on that shit. And they attacked us then. That's why my brain is in high gear going, how much more attacking could they do? I mean, listen, they can go, again, heavy-handed. They could start putting us around. They could start rounding us up and putting us away. They could start putting us in clandestine locations where we'll never be seen or heard again. that very well could be an issue. But again, we have to wait and see to see where this goes. Now, if they start doing shit like that, all bets are off. Everybody's going to get clapped because that's the only direction to go in once they start rounding people up and putting them away somewhere. Again, he wants to get heavy-handed. Let's see how heavy-handed he wants to go. But we are going to be ready for that heavy-handedness, being that we are all watching the same nonsense unfold like we did with Mr. 19. Anyway, guys, with that being said, let's see where this goes. Let's keep abreast about the situation. Let's keep reading and seeing the direction who wants to take this in. Because if they take this in the direction I think they're going to take this in, there's undoubtedly going to be a fight all over the world. Not just here in the United States, but all over the world. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.